And welcome everyone to a Scouts of Entertainment Reforged replay. We're back at Moria. It's a nice 5v3 for you. And today's replay comes from the Trumpster, who's having a bad photo day by the looks of it in isolation. But moving on from that, if you'd like to send me through other Reforged replays such as this, there are links at the bottom of your screen and also in the description below. There's also a PayPal option, Subscribe Star, Patreon, and Streamlabs donation link also in the description below. If those aren't options for you, then please remember to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, tick that bell for notifications, and leave your own thoughts about the battle in the comment section below. And with that, let's get in with the replay. So, the Trumpster is commanding the realm of Mordor today, and we'll call out the units that we can. And clearly we see some Olag Kai, Troll Drummers, Ardunian Shadowbows, Blackguard of Barad-dûr, Moron Infantry, Orc Fodder, some Orc Javelins, probably some Temple Executioners, maybe some Temple Guard, probably some Nazgul, maybe some Captains of Durthang, if I remember that correctly. Probably didn't. But Moron Halberds, possibly some Minas Morgul Chosen. They're all embedded in there. Sauron's Will. And I think that's all I can really make out there. So I'll come back to his army later. Okay. The first of his 4 allies today is Dunland, commanded by Froggy, everyone's favourite frog. We've got some Half-Orc Vanguard. That was terrible, I'm sorry, Froggy. There was 2 units there. We got Dunland Veterans, 2 units. We got Half-Orc Spear Guard and some Dunland Pikemen. We've got some Dunland Veterans there. Over here, we've got some Spears of Orthanc. 2 units there. That's Dunland's best unit. No wonder he brought 2. We also have some Gleipnir Trackers, and most of his army does appear to be invisible behind the siege towers here. So I'll have to come back to his army also later. It's annoying. And next attacker is the realm of Angmar, commanded by Grizzly Fox. Got no name for him. We got Snaga Archers here, Trolls of Gundabad. We got Witchon Pikemen here, not armoured up. Hammerguard, these guys are armoured up. Yep. We got Angmar Marauders, Guardians of Khazad-dûm, not armoured up. Witchon Scourge Raiders, couple units I think, armoured up. We got some Blackwatch Legion, these guys don't appear to be armoured up. No, the shields are brown. We got, as I said, Angmar Marauders, Trolls of Angmar, as I said. Possibly some Witches. We'll look for Witchon Blackguard 2 later. They could be embedded in this huge blob. I don't see any Witches yet either. I haven't seen Witches brought a little bit lately, so maybe they might make their reappearance today. We'll have to wait and see. But I can't see much more than that, than what I've already called out. So, moving on. We come to Harad, commanded by someone I don't think I've seen before. Anneling Gustlord. So, Anel's got some Trollmen of Harad here, a couple units. Of course, Anel, if you need to reforge, welcome. We have 2 units of Trollmen of Harad, Champions of Nafarat. Dismount of Serpent Guard, a couple of units here, armoured up I believe. Some Muhad Berserkers, Muhad Beast Hunters, that's a mid-tier Javelin unit really, 2 units of them. Demons of the Desert, the best Javelin unit in Reforged by far. We have some Muhad Beast Tamers, a couple of units there, and Muhad Berserkers. Next we have some Sauron Archers, and some Serpent's Fangs, not bad. Could see some Hashari, we'll keep an eye out for them too later. And that's all I can make out here for him. Obviously look for hidden units later. And the final attacker is Orcs of the Misty Mountains, commanded by Y2K86, a well-known veteran of Reforged. We have some Drake Broodlings, some Heavy Goblin Halberds, 2 units, Goblin King's Bodyguard, Cave Troll Drummers. We've got 3 units here of Heavy Goblin Infantry, some Heavy Goblin Crossbows, 3 units. We got 2 units of Heavy Goblin Spears, make that 3 total. We got 2 units, I think, of Cave Trolls. And we've got some hidden units too, I think. We'll keep an eye out for them later. And for now, let's go to the first of 3 defenders. We'll call out the defending units, of course, as we see them throughout Moria. Alright. So, if we have any units in here, I've got to be careful with the camera. This map is not very camera friendly. Okay, our first defender is Cymri. I don't think I've seen before, so if you use Cymri, welcome to Reforged. We got some Iron Watcher Miramir. He's of course commanding the realm of Khazad-dûm. You got some 4th Edition Shield Guard, some 3rd Legion infantry. We have the next defender, Papa Gravy, who I have seen before. He's got some wooden protectors here. He's Commander Realm of Mirkwood. We've got some Lorenan Spearmen, 4th Legion Shield Guard, Sentries of Khazad-dûm, Lorenan Axemen, Lorenan, possibly a couple units of Lorenan Spearmen here, I'm not sure exactly. We got some Hammers of Gundabad, some Khazad-dûm Reclaimers, 3rd Legion Infantry, all Hunters of Khazad-dûm, 2 units there. We've got Lorenan Archers, 2 units, and some All Hunters of Khazad-dûm as well. Moving on, we've got some Sirin Amoth Rangers, more Hammers of Gundabad. That's not a unit there, it's just a prop. We have some Kindred of Celeborn, Sons of the Fallen, couple units there, 3rd Legion Infantry, Khazad-dûm Reclaimers, Guards of Khazad-dûm, Mithril Guard, 1st Legion Pikes. Jeez, it's a mammoth of an army. Samaria should have a lot of fun with it. Next we have some Legion Bodyguard, and the final defender, Mac in the Wild, meaning the realm of Arthedain. We've got Wardens of the North here, he's generals in this unit. We've got some Disneyland Florence Aaron Knights guarding the tomb of Balin. Balin will be pleased if someone cares about him. Well done, Mac. Next we have some Dúnedain Troll Slayers, some Lorenan Spearmen, some Lorenan Swordmasters, Arthedain Pikemen not armoured up. Oh, damn. We've got some March Wardens of the Wood, Dúnedain Troll Slayers again, Lorenan Axemen. We've got Arthedain Pikemen, again not armoured up. Some Arthedain Men at Arms, also not armoured up. Dismounted Florence Aaron Knights, Evident Spearmen though armoured up. Curious that he applied it that way. We've got some civilians here, sorry, acting as a cannon fodder unit. We've got some Dúnedain Peacekeepers. We got some Arthedain Marksmen here, not armoured up, 2 units. 2 units of Lorenan Archers, Papa Gravy got a lot of archers today. We've got a Catapult. We've got some Dúnedain Rangers, Dismounted Knights of Numinas. Some Lorenan Swordmasters, Evident Spearmen. Some March Wardens of the Wood. Arthedain Men at Arms, Lorenan Swordmasters, and more Dúnedain Rangers. So a lot of firepower here for the defenders, a lot of firepower and muscle from the attackers. We'll see who wins. Enjoy. Alright guys, we're back because the Gwatho trackers are firing through the porthole here, or the gate hole, whatever. Or the gatehouse. And he's wasting ammo on civilians. It's strange for Froggy to do that. What's even weirder is Mac in the Wild is bringing up some Dúnedain Troll Slayers. Surely this is not a good idea unless he's going to fire his Troll Slayers. Doesn't look like it cost him anything. Civilians did their job, protected his men. I think Froggy needs to hold his fire. This is hilarious. He's actually moving up his siege towers. There is no point. You can't use them. And he's also taking his battering ram on a trip around Moria. God, that battering ram's lucky. I know I'm making fun of him, but still, it's just weird to see him cart around his siege equipment. Like, what's the point? Anyway. It's good to see some new things every now and then, I suppose. And we've got the Silver Surfer commanding officers here. These guys are highly formidable. I'm making this up as I go, but still, they look cool. Oh! Here comes the Black Rain. That is courtesy of the March Wardens of the Wood. They're losing casualties at a pretty quick pace. You better get a move on and return fire. I mean, he wants to try and use his ammunition while he has a number of troops to use them. He doesn't want to start using his ammunition when he has like 20 or 10 left. It basically won't do too much. Yeah, not the best idea there, Froggy. Thought it better just to shoot the guy that's shooting you. Now Froggy definitely wants Mac to shoot him for as long as possible. He wants him to waste his ammunition. He wants Proper Gravy to waste his ammunition. Both of them have a lot of ammo to play with, but where Froggy is shooting, he's just wasting his time. He's not getting any hits at all for his efforts. Yeah, Goblin crossbows out front. Look, if the defender's going to let him come in, he should try and stack his troops on the sides here. Because from where the attackers are, where the defenders are right now, it looks like he can safely move in and begin his assault. He's obviously going to try and keep his blob to a minimum, but you know, you can get in there, he can start working his way against the defense. And when the defenders are forced to bring up their troops to face his, he can fire back with his own javelins, his own crossbows as well. I don't really know. Is Y2K6 still waiting for his ally? Yeah, okay, it looks like he's still waiting for Angling right now. And the first of Angling's troops are arriving. But I don't think Y2K will begin his assault until Harad really arrives with his full army. The Great Brilliance could be very important later. Hopefully they do make an impact in this fight. Froggy's Gravethrow Trackers are still going. We've got the army assembling outside. It's pretty big. Got the men just organising themselves. With the Orc Fodder from the Trumpster. Now it's important to know for every new player to read forwards that the Orc Fodder can make an attacking force look far more intimidating than it actually is. And the trick that most players try to actually employ here is to make their force so intimidating it forces the other player to waste valuable ammunition from sometimes elite units like Kindred of Celeborn, Watchers of Elvenwood, even the Ranger units like Dunedain Rangers or Greenwood Rangers, for example. You want to try and get your enemy to waste ammunition on your worst troops so that your best troops can go to work almost unimpeded by that enemy fire, because they don't like it. They really hate it. And you want to try and keep your best troops alive for as long as possible, and then you can't really do that if Archer Fire and Javelin Fire coming your way is at a minimum. So now Trumpster's doing it right. We've got pretty much the worst of the worst facing off against each other here. Now the Orc Fodder is winning because, as we know, the civilians have been under fire from the Gravethrow Trackers for some time now already. So I think Mac and Proper Gravy needs to sort of ease up on the ammunition. They're expending quite a lot actually on pretty poor troops. So Trumps is doing it right. Froggy's also setting up some light tier troops, some Dullingham veterans. They're saying heavy infantry, but they are light to mid tier in terms of what they can do. As you can see, he's not getting too many hits here on the Dunedain Troll Slayers. Mac needs to bring up his afternoon marksmen. They're too close to the defending units out front. Maybe it's just a one unit actually. Is it one unit or two units here combined together? I think it's two. This unit here needs to move up just a little bit more on the hill here. We've got a few units embedded in the second one in front. We've got Lorient Axeman coming in. Angmar Marauders coming in from Grizzly Fox. Both our trackers down to 35. Not a bad start here for either side. Well, for either side, I suppose. Oh, we got Dunedain Troll Slayers throwing the jabbies at these guys. Mac might have had them on auto fire. Only one civilian left alive. Wow. Alright, how's the other side going? Alright, Y2K brought up his goblin crossbows, as expected. They're firing or they're reloading. But I don't think they can actually hit anything. Which begs the question, why are they reloading? They're idle. Now, you know, maybe if he brought them across here, he could definitely get some hits here on the 4th easy shield guard. Right now they're kind of exposed. He needs to push them back just a little bit more on this side, or bring them over to the other side. He shouldn't leave them there. They've also got to be mindful of the Iron Watcher Miramir. But I don't think Khazad-dûm will unleash them until the attackers launch their main assault. Or if it looks like they're going to break through on their first assault, then he might use them then. And the Iron Watcher Miramir these days is more deadly than any artillery piece in Reforged. It can be totally devastating to all your troops. See, I think he's definitely going to beat on them. They're loading up and they're firing. We'll see how many arrows clear the wall here. That is pretty darn good. Definitely, I think that's like a 90% hit rate there. Samir trying to move his troops closer to the wall. He's got to move his 30s infantry to the same position. That is pretty darn good there for the crossbows. And now Y2K can't really bring them forwards anymore. If he does, then he'll be exposing them to the Lorient archers who will go to town on them and kill them surprisingly quickly. Now they're already under fire. The elves can still hit them. We've got Lorient archers over here. Either side. Okay. So Propagator has manoeuvred his archers to either side to try and get some sort of line here on either crossbow unit. And he's doing it. He's wiping them out slowly but surely. He's not wasting too much ammunition in doing so. Now, maybe Y2K can bunch up his crossbows to the walls here, similar to what Samiri did. Or Samri, sorry. But I think Propagator is getting good hits here per volley, so I think if Y2K doesn't move soon, he's going to lose some good crossbows. He's got to be careful there. I think Propagator has the upper hand on him right now. Oh, that's an awesome sight. We've got the fire arrows coming in. Light tier troops hate fire arrows with a passion. We could be looking at a mass chain rout momentarily with that kind of firepower coming in. They're shaking. We got Dunman and Pikemen coming in. Angmar Marauders. Grizzly Fox needs to send these guys in. They're just being shot at. Actually, they're not. Amazingly, they're targeting Froggy's second unit of Greythroat trackers. These are light tier troops. I would have thought the Dunman Pikemen and these Angmar Marauders would be more intimidating than Greythroat trackers. Well, Propagator is still got another unit of March Wardens of the Wood over here firing in. That's intimidating. Let him fly, Proper. Let him fly. It's amazing how they become encased in like a cloak of fire when they catch fire, and then they go down. Oh, they're all wavering. They got to last as long as they can. They want to try and exhaust the defender's fire as much as they can before they break. Tell you what, this is where the troll drummers will come in handy. Alright, Grizzly Fox brought up his Snugger archers, good for him. They are a light tier troop, but they will return some fire, do some damage. Put the defenders on the back foot. Ah, the camera's stuck. Ah, there we go. Jeez, that was difficult. Kind of panicked that I couldn't get the camera to move for a second. Alright, so how's it going over here? Okay, so Ang Lee and Y2K have not begun their assault. Ang Lee has pretty much arrived here. Eventually they got to go in. But what's Y2K's plan here? Well, if he's going to send the Drake Brilliance, he's got to make sure they're backed up. They've got to send their forces in. If these guys are a decoy, are a distraction, then, you know, where's the main force? They've got to go in. Jeez. Nicely done. if the Brilliance were the distraction, I'd say they worked perfectly. It brought the Wooden Protectors out from the protection of the cliff, or the hill there. Crossbows are getting into him. He didn't lose any Drake Brilliance, which was really important there. He needs them to break through later. They're like Misty Mountain's equivalent of Blackwatch Legion and Blackguard of Barad-dûr. They'll push through most units, knock them over. Now, looks like Propper's deliberately exposing his troops here. He wants to fire in with his javelins. And now Y2K is in a bit of trouble here. They'll get a volley off. But they lost about 10 troops there in that volley. Y2K sent up his Goblin infantry to act as cover. Down to 76. Wooden Protectors closing the gap pretty quickly there. Yeah, he's losing that fight. Okay, so I've got 30th infantry and 4th shield guard facing up against Goblin infantry. They're going to be destroyed. Alright. We've got more like Beast Hunters coming in. But most of the units not inside yet. Okay, they're trying to get some fire there. That was a pretty good volley, I must say, all things considered. It's actually amazing they're getting so many javelins to fire at once. Are they trying to fire or what? They've got to move. They've got to be moving a little bit quicker than that. Not bad. Not bad at all. Close your fire on the Woodland Protectors next. Any javelins getting... No javelins getting caught there on the pillar. Down 53 there. Alright, some decent skirmishes there from both sides so far. It is 13 to 10%. Pretty good there for the attacking army. We're only down by 3% at this stage. Okay, so we've got the attackers here really stacking the ranks, trying to muscle their way forwards here. This should prompt a response here from the defenders. Giving a bit of time for some Dunedain Ranger fire to quickly dispose of these guys. Light tier troops hate Ranger fire, hate body piercing ammunition. Like, I'm not saying use a lot, but I think like 3 or 5 volleys could be really beneficial here to helping the defending troops out and strengthen their own defence. Propper's brought up some men here, but they're not firing. Even the catapult is not firing. I think catapult fire here, like 1 or 2 volleys would be enough to break most of these men. So I'm a little bit confused as to why Mac isn't firing these guys yet. The ranks are pretty stacked up. Should be easy for him just to move forward. We'll fire 1 volley at least. He just needs 1 good hit. I think 1 good hit could send the troops into a chain route, or at least send them into wavering mode and then break soon after that. Mac is definitely making a mistake here by not firing at least 1 volley into the attackers right now. So this is good news for the attackers, to say the least. The attackers need this to last at least a few more minutes. The longer it lasts, the more ammo the defenders will waste on these troops. They want to try and obviously waste their ammunition. That is key. And so far the attackers are doing a pretty good job. So we've got some Ranger fire coming in. And it's breaking them up pretty quickly. I think Propper needs to stop firing now. His archers have done their job. Even the catapults are not needed anymore. You see, that's way too close. I think Propper by firing now is just getting a lot of friendly hits he shouldn't be getting. There's just not enough men here, and they're broken. So this first attack is done. Second wave looks to be incoming. They're stepping it up too with more infantry. We've got Arthedain marksmen here, obviously out of ammunition. Go back to the other side. Oh, we got the Snow Trolls down to 13, so he obviously brought them in, and this guy's he's just been caught here. So the other 12 trolls are outside, I think. Here come the other trolls. Here come his buddies. Got more troops coming in behind them. Another unit of Moorad Beast Hunters. Does Propper have anything over here? No, he doesn't. We've got lots of archer units here, but none moving to fire in on the Moorad Beast Hunters, like he did with the crossbows earlier. The defenders need to get a little bit more aggressive here. Now I'm trying to put the attackers on the back foot. Seems like they're allowing the defenders to be a little bit too aggressive towards them. They're allowing them to bring in javelin troops almost unimpeded. Like, I didn't see a single arrow fire come in before. I am seeing arrows come in now, obviously, but Harad brought that unit in unopposed before. He had all the units in there. He got spooked and pulled them out now, but the first time we saw Angling bring a unit in, Proper was all over him. This time he didn't fire in. He did eventually, but like if they just initiated a big push, like if they got the Drake Broodlings just to run through these guys and send in a big blob of troops all run straight up the middle, and then wheel around to try and contain these forces while they attack these forces over here. They could use the Drake Broodlings to disrupt the formations up here while they charge up. They could just sort of maybe overrun this position and then quarantine these troops and just surround and cut them down. Because there is no defenders to it. All this here is exposed. All this here is open. They've got so much room the attackers have to maneuver, but they're just not using it, not taking that advantage. It's a gamble. It's a big gamble. It could really backfire, but it could also really pay off at the same time. Okay, looks like we've got, I think, more Berserkers, sorry, not more Berserkers, more Beehunts Hunters coming in. Lorien Archers have resumed fire on them. They're losing men pretty quickly. But they're firing on the Khazad-dûm Reclaimers. And the Reclaimers are falling back rather than returning fire. Alright. Lorien Axemen coming in. Heavy Goblin Infantry on the ropes. They need support. They need spears or something. Now you've got some men coming in. More infantry coming in. Annealing. I thought you say it like that. Yeah, getting alright hits on the Lorien Axemen. We've got some Asharis. Oh no, just Ashari. Two-handed light infantry troop. Assassins, really. Okay, Drake Broodlings coming in. What will the Drake Broodlings do? Okay. They lost a couple there. But the Drake Broodling push seems to have helped. They've pretty much decimated Lotharian's unit here of Lorien Axemen. And Khazad-dûm Reclaimers did force them back along with the Lorien Archers. Arthur Main Pikemen continue to do their job, only down to 98. We've got bandits from Froggy down to 60. We're almost halfway through the battle. It looks like bandits have actually used up their ammunition. They have their swords there. Got any more marauders coming in? I thought about arcs in here, out of ammunition. Probably should just go in, stack the ranks, build up your defense. Don't leave them in the back, they're not doing anything. They're doing no good there whatsoever. Except getting shot at by javelins. A kill's a kill, I suppose. It would have been better if they fired on the pikeman, but I don't think they have the angle for that. Now firing on the Dunedain Troll Slayers, there's the target I should be going after. And again, some secondary hits on it for sure. Stargate archers. Looks like we've got Dunedain Ranger Fire coming in. Not a good idea. These troops are too spaced out for that. Oh, I've got Javelin Fire. Go from whom? From Dunedain Troll Slayers? Oh no, Woodland Protectors. There's hardly any bandits left alive. We're down to 8. Down to 4 now. Oh, those are some nice hits there. Now they're too close. The attackers better step it up. The greatest danger with stepping it up though is that catapult. They've got to make sure when they bring in enough troops to break through, they've got to break through fast, and that's the only weakness that can do that is the Blackguard Barad-dûr and the Blackwatch Legion. And they need to get across that bridge pronto. They need to get to that catapult as fast as possible. That is the key to getting through this without losing too many men. If they let that catapult go to work on their armies, this attack will be killed off as soon as it begins. That catapult is the biggest threat right now. So the defenders need to make sure it's safe and protected. (33 to 22). Okay, we are at the halfway point. Demons of the Desert being sent in. A little bit unusual. On the other hand, if they get a volley off here, this would be really good. They're a little bit too close though. The goblins need to move forward. I think they're under attack. Yeah, we've got 30s infantry here as well. Samri needs to be aware of this. He's got to get his troops out of there. Demons of the Desert will be able to take out most of these guys. Okay, he's moving. I think he's going to be safe. He's going to get his troops out of there just in time. Khazad Reclaimers looking to target Demons of the Desert. Sorry, Demons of the Desert. Oh! Reclaimer's way too slow there to get off the mark. Yeah, they lost a few troops then. Can't afford to be sleepy with demons of the desert. They'll wipe out your army. They're probably more dangerous than witches. Because they can fire at a faster rate. And witches obviously can. And they're not as picky with their line of sight as witches can be. A lot of troops still out here. This attack really hasn't gotten going yet. They're just sort of touching gloves like boxers at this stage, you know, just feeling each other out. Okay, Rangers have done their job. They've got to stop firing now. They're down to 29. We've got defending troops right here that could be sent straight into the Witchcraft Scourge Raiders to shut them down. But Mac in the Wild's not doing it. Instead, he's letting his Rangers go to work. That's a mistake right there. He should not be doing that. He's got to try and preserve his Rangers for as long as possible. He's got troops not doing anything right now that could shut them down in the blink of an eye, but he's just not sending them forwards to do it. Right now they're low on ammunition. Maybe they should just try to push the attackers outside the gate, just for now, and then pull back. So right now the attackers are getting free hits on them. And they really shouldn't be. $35 to $25. Look, the advantage of just charging forward right now is that it could prompt the attackers to send in more troops through that gatehouse. Or through the gate. And that can easily prompt... So that would be really good there for the Dunedain Rangers to start going again when we have a lot of troops passing through this gate. Because they'll be all blobbed up. And that's where the Rangers can do the most damage, when all the enemy units are blobbed up. So it could be a strategy down the track. You want to try and coax your enemy into making a mistake. We've got a lot of defender fire here coming in to try and kill a few units that the evidence beam can easily take care of straight away. Now, this isn't a real contest. Dunedain Trollslayers have this hands down. No. Well. This attack is pretty much stalled. How it gets going again, I'm not exactly sure. Now, it could be that Anyling and Y2K are waiting for their allies to, I suppose, make more of an impact on their assault, to try and pull some defenders away from here. It could be it. But, you know, they've got to step up their own attack. They've got to try and kill their troops. So they've got to try and kill their enemies. The troops are their enemies, you meant to say. Okay, we've got Goblin Spears coming in along more Berserkers. I think you can put your spears into shield wall formation, and that will enable them to survive a lot longer than they normally would. Because I think the defenders still have a lot of ammunition to play here. Alright, that prompted Kindred of Caliborn there. $38 to $26. Alright, we've got more Lothorian units coming in. I think I said Merkel before for Proper Gravy. I'm sorry, Proper. It was Lothlorien. I don't know why I thought Merkel. My bad. Streaming down to 134. Berserkers, I can't get a beat on. Down to 28. Ah, Trolls coming in. So yeah, I really think the strategy here is to sort of put their armies right at the gate here, send in the Drake Broodlings, try and get the Drake Broodlings into the archer units back here, cause a huge ruckus, big chaos, get them into the Syrian Emmoth Ranger ranks, just run them around here for as long as possible, just to sort of distract them, and rush their armies straight to here as quickly as they can, and just trying to overwhelm and drive the defenders back. Once they do that, then they own this hall right here. The Drake Broodlings, I think, can do that for them. But again, they got to time their attack perfectly. Snow Trolls down to 9. These spears should be sent in to outflank the line of the Axemen. Okay, the Drake Broodlings is making another appearance. This is interesting. Also, you got to be careful with this. What can be an advantage for you can also be a disadvantage when you use them like that. You knock over all your own units as they're charging in. Alright, 46 to 38. Okay, there's progress being made here. They got the catapult going. Looks like we had some friendly fire there before. That's not a good thing there for them. Sauron's well down to 35. This is a big gamble here for Grizzly Fox. He's got all these trolls pretty much in one place. If the catapult gets a hit on them, it's going to be pretty bad for his advance. You see these trolls all clumped up like this. Oh, I was afraid of that. We lost like 5, 6, 7 trolls there in that one salvo. That was more friendly fire than fire on the attackers. That one was much better. Alright, we've got Spears of Orthanc in the house. Their armor's pretty good. I wonder what they'll be shooting at. They might get one more volley. There we go. Spears of War tank got clipped there. That one's a bit more serious. But they've only lost 9 men so far. Alright, Froggy looking to spread out his troops a bit more. Got AP Arify coming in here. Blackguard Barrador pushing their way over the bridge. We see if they can knock troops off the bridge. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, nice response to that big push. Devastating. But Blackguard doing their job, but they need support. They're down to 110. They've got the strength to get across here. But to continue pushing, they've got to step it up. They've got to run forces across this bridge. What is shooting at him right now? Warren Archer shouldn't be able to do that. There you go, one's of the North Canada. Yeah. Okay, Blackguard successfully crossed the bridge of Khazad-dûm, backed up by Moron infantry to hold their advance, to hold the ground of the game. We've got Orc Javelins here, putting to fire, but at what, I wonder. Oh no, there you go. Yeah, Artane men-at-arms won't last longer to that, especially when they're not armoured up at all. Kindred of Calibron looking to halt the attacker's advance. We do have some Guardians of Khazad-dûm over there. Now, if the attackers can get up this ramp, that will certainly change things. Okay, Olokai crossing the bridge. Okay, attackers making good progress on this side. How are we going over here? I hate it when that happens.
Battle is very much in our favour. Victory will be ours.
54 to 52. Attack is a little bit slower on this side. And we've got to step it up. The whole drag building strategy probably should be adopted. The amount of ranges we have on the bridge.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Guardians of Khazad-dûm broken. The attackers setting their forces up the ramp. Sauron was all crossing the bridge. Okay, so they're reinforcing that attack. What we got left out here? Anything? Yeah, they're running low, but they're still not getting a Blackguard Barradur. Shadow Bows, Orc Jabbies, Sniper Skimps, Marauders, Spears of War Tank, Guardians of Khadum, and Trolls. So they've got plenty of troops left. They've got enough to make a real impact here. It's 58 to 57 now, so it's pretty darn close. But the Sarans will need to get in there and reinforce the outlook high. Trumpster can't afford to lose them at this stage. They got to get into the Kindred of Celeborn. They're right there. See if we can make our way over there. So we are waiting for him. Not much. I mean, we've got some javelins here, but you know, send up the light tier troops to try and absorb that fire, back it up, and try to overwhelm the Doomstone Troll Slayers. I mean, they can have a real chance over here. He's actually got the troops to get through. Snagger Skirmishes will help, but they won't do the trick. Blackwolves will definitely be an asset there. Lorna Halberds sent in. Blackwolves under Doomstone Ranger fire. They've got to run. They've got to get moving. Same with Snagger Skirmishes. They've got to get up that hill. Mac needs to pursue and destroy, really. So we could be out of catapult ammunition. They've abandoned the catapult. Could be out. That could help. That could definitely change things. Khazad-dûm Reclaimers down to 22. Snow Troll's going in again. We've got one more Beast Hunter still alive. Snow Troll's just moving in to flatten them. The Snow Trolls have a chance to take out the Reclaimers. They should do it. $60 to $60. How was a good debate moving in? We got Seven's Fangs. Oh, they were here. Looks like they're being. I don't know. It's just sort of spreading them out a little bit. Hammers got the bad moving into reinforced. We've got Sentries of Khazad-dûm also behind them. Seems like 3rd Legion infantry, so Samaria is moving in to just stock up his defense. Sons of the Fallen being kept back. Lawrence Spewman being kept back. We've got Trollman of Harad moving forward. Unfortunately, Angling's all men there are affecting his own accuracy. He's got to get his troops right to the front there to try and minimise the impact from the enemy archers. Well, it seems like Seven's Fangs are firing better now. Looks like the Orc Hunters here are out of ammunition. Demons of the Desert doesn't seem to have a target they can actually shoot at right now. Crossbow's been brought back in. Let's head back up here. Oh, that's the Witchrom Scourge Rider. That's just weird. Thought there was like some sort of show tunes hum or something like that. I don't know. They're singing a song or chanting. Hey, free kills are free kills. Can't fault Froggy for that. Snagger Skirmish is still have ammunition, so why Froggy doesn't try and send these guys up to throw their jabbies in, that's a bit of a mystery. Blackwolds are here. Second unit of Spears of War Tank yet to go in. Another unit of Snagger Skirmishes. Troll Shot Axe Throwers. Okay, so the attackers have a lot of firepower just on this area alone. And they're still sending out reinforcements. We've got the Hammer Guard there. Which on Blackguard probably should be sent over here to sort of help this attack. We've got Pikemen, we've got Blackguard of Barad-dûr. I think, yeah, Blackguard needs to come over here. Angmar Marauders. The defenders are in a little bit of trouble here. It's 62 to 63. The Syrian Amoth Rangers need to get up here on the hill to sort of shoot at the attackers as they come in. Or even over here to try and get some volleys in if the attackers pull up their troops in a small corridor here. Point blank. Snowdraw's come back. Chambers and Aphrat leading the way too, so we've got a big push on our hands here. This is where Drake Brutleys, if they still exist, need to come into it. Oh, here comes the Iron Watcher Miramir. The Drake Brutleys need to get in here pronto. They need to try and shut down these guys. Chambers and Aphrat took a beating. The whole attacking front line was doing okay until the Iron Watcher Miramir while they came into it. Samurai needs to get going. On the other hand, actually, looks like Anyling has separated his forces, so there's a small gap here. He could take out more Berserkers. It's a bit of a gamble to try and take out the Trollman. He could hit his own men. Looks like the defenders are falling back here. So now the time is to charge in. You got to try and catch your enemy and attack him as he's retreating. Armies always suffer the greatest casualties while in retreat. Drake really should charge forward to slow down their retreat. Cave Trolls catch up with them, finish the job. Oh, fell off the breach there. Dread Brilliant's trying to catch the enemy. Sons of the Fallen beating them back, saving the Iron Watch of Miramir.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Dread Brilliant's joining the party. Dread Brilliant's having no chance against the Sons of the Fallen, it seems. Dread Brilliant's broken. Blackguard storming the Citadel. Syrian Emerald Rangers trying to shut him down. Okay, can you do a caliber on fire from over there? $68 to $77.
Our foe has taken control of the castle. The enemy is no longer in command of the castle.
Okay, we've got the Adrenium Shadowbows having these guys dead to rights and the Trumps are not firing. We've got some fire from the Snagger Archers. None from the Shadowbows. I mean, you know, why the hell not?
Only half our force remains.
That would take care of this whole attack. I mean, he's got pikemen and, you know, troll slayers dead to rights. He should be taking these guys down. And I'm almost shocked that he's not doing it. And now Froggy's men are going to get in the way and... Okay, they're firing now. Let's see how effective it is though.
Our foe has taken control of the castle.
Yep, pretty effective.
The enemy is badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Mac is really exposed here. Not much he can do about it. Just about Knights of Numas coming in. I think there's a mistake there for Mac. He shouldn't expose himself to the Shadowbows. There's a lot of troops firing into him. And Papa's joining in the fun, but you probably should wait. Proper, sorry, not Papa. Proper. The defenders should have waited until the attackers were up here on the ledge at the top of the hill. That way the Shadowbows wouldn't have an angle on them. But we've got fire from the Syrian Emerald Rangers, I believe. Or Dunran Rangers? No, it's the Syrian Emerald Rangers.
If we continue like this, we will smash
Pretty much took out half that unit, so good response there. From Proper. Looks like the defenders have this battle under control down here. But we have more troops being brought up. Grizzly Fox and Trumpster still have some big heavy hitters here. Temple Executioners armoured up. Even Orc Javelins have their ammo still available to them. And YTK and anything at the top. We got Black Bat and Berserkers here now too. And Goblin King Bodyguard as well. A few thousand frames left, 76 to 85. We've got some fire there from Khazad-dûm Reclaimers, it would seem. Oh, this is not good. Oh, this could be alright. Yeah, well done. Getting hits on the Goblin King Bodyguard and Black Bat Mountain Berserkers. Big win there for the defenders so far. Unfortunately, losing some ammunition to the side of that ledge there, or side of the wall. Berserker's down to 33, so obviously caught some big heavy hits there.
Our foe has lost control of the castle.
Ah, some Trollman and Haraj snuck in. Could be going after the Iron Watch. Don't know what happened
Our enemy
there.
has command of the castle.
Anything not charging in. Geez, stay there at your own peril. Samurai making a mistake here. Although Orc Javelin's not falling back completely. Oh. Mithril Guard is good, but it can't stand up to that for very long. They're not falling, but they're taking a lot of damage. He should have either committed or retreated at the top of this hill. He shouldn't have charged down. Alright, Iron Watch winding up. Trollman had the chance to get into their ranks. And he blew it there. 81 to 89.
That was very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
The attack was looking promising, but it's taking some big hits. A3 to 90. Defenders fighting their way back into this. Amazingly, the defenders are still holding on here. Short Axos reloading. They should finish off the defending forces once they finally stop firing. But the trolls here are going to impede things. Communication, guys. You've got to communicate. Short Axos could destroy these guys with relative ease. They're not needed all this manpower to destroy these troops here. All well and good, but okay, it looks like we have Lotharian's General fallen there. Arthedain's General, Max General, in a hot pursuit to the grave behind him, pretty much.
Regain command of the castle now, we lose it.
84 to 93. You He's not dead yet. There he goes.
The enemy is no longer in command of the castle.
We're all sending his best troops. Try and hold them back. Probably time for the attackers to move forward here.
Our men have taken control of the castle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
85 to 95.
Our men no longer command the castle.
Legion Bodyguard versus Witron Blackguard and Witron Pikeman.
Taking control of the castle.
Legion Bodyguard heavily damaged.
Our men no longer command the castle.
A little bit of a fight there for the Citadel, but I think this is a foregone conclusion. Let's make our way to the top here. Okay, attackers are almost through there, just mopping up the last remnants of the defense. Okay, we've got Hashari attacking the Mithril Guard from the rear.
Our men are in command of the castle.
What's being finished off as we speak. Okay, so we'll come down. We'll come back down here and probably. Oh, Kindred Celeborn broke. Unit 25. Alright, fast forwarding, I think. And there goes Khazad-dûm's general. And that's it. So congratulations to the Trumpster, Froggy, Y2K86, Anyling Uslord, Grizzly Fox on their victory. Back in the wild, got 2,812 kills, some rare, 2,771, Proper Gravy, 2,643. Good defense, guys. Unfortunately, you expanded your ammo a bit too much on the lower tier units, and unfortunately that might have cost you the victory in the end there. Nice use of the Iron Watch, did seem to drive the attackers back every time they were used. The Trumpster getting 1,235 kills, MVP for his team and probably the match. Froggy, 715. Y2K86, 751. Anyling Guslord, 841. And Grizzly Fox on 772. No witches were used in this battle. Make a note of that. You can win with Angmar without them. We got Blackguard of Barad-dûr, 148. Nice work for that. Sauron's Will ranged from 52 to 128. Rhorna Infantry ranged from 15 to 109. Olag High 168. Nice job there. Orc Javelins didn't do too well. And surprisingly, Orc Fodder did okay on 22 to 115. That's pretty good for them. Alrighty. Thank you to the Trumpster for sending in the replay. This is Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye.